Hello, everybody. Patricia here, and welcome back to the Cathedral Velvet Podcast. This is an emergency episode. We are going into Code Red. Yes, Code Red, people. Because this is something very big going on. So kind of like I said in the previous episode, this is a episode 1.5. Because if anything like big happens in between, like an episode coming out, this will be posted basically immediately to both YouTube, Patreon, and also this is gonna be on other streaming services. So this is gonna be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. So hopefully those should be up by now. Those will be in the description below. If you guys want to follow those, that'll be really great. But yeah, this will probably be a shorter episode if I'm not talking that much. But yeah, so one very big thing happened I recently found out today, and one smaller thing that happened that just that really happened like a couple days ago, but it hasn't really picked up until like basically today. So let's start off with the smaller thing first, which is that DLC for Persona 5 Royal, for basically the DLC bundle pack, which is right here. It is free. So so this has basically all the DLC all the DLC that comes with Persona 5 Royal. So that includes, let's just go back here. Breaking this. Yeah, sometimes there's that got a little plugin for that. So it's off to the side here, but it comes with the DLC bundle. It comes with the battle bundle, which has the P3, P4 Pro Tag battle, the challenges, skill card set, healing, exploration, and I believe other items for for you to have early on in the game. It also comes with the final evolution for Arsene, and also the regular and P5R version of Athena, female Orpheus, and Izanagi no Izanagi no Okami. So there's that. And I believe the tracksuit, which is right over here, I believe that was already free, but what else is free is the costumes for Kasumi. You get the P5D costume and BGM, the Velvet Room costume BGM, Persona Q2 costume BGM, and you guys can't see it because it's just off to the side here is also the Featherman costume and BGM set. So not sure if this is a major glitch or anything, but that it's free for anyone to get. So if you guys, and just make sure this is for the PS4 version only. So if you guys haven't bought the DLC already, make sure to get the and it's right here, get the Royal DLC bundle, because once you get this, you'll get the rest for free. Now I believe I think the Royal Legacy is separate, and I believe the tracksuit, but everything else that I mentioned earlier will be part of this the Royal DLC bundle. So get this and you'll have everything else. But if you already have like certain DLC, still get this, because they'll just give it to you automatically. So yeah, that is one thing that you guys should really grab, because I grabbed it like, oh, now I don't have to pay $60 for all the rest of the DLC. That's nice. But what's also weird is that Royal itself is not on the page, because I think was this part of the free set? I don't remember. It's been a while, but yeah, Royal itself is not on here. You got the Ultimate Edition, which is just marked at $60, but the Royal by itself with the PS4 and PS5 version is not on here at all. So I'm guessing that either Alice is planning to just have a version on PSN that has, you know, one version of Persona 5 Royal that'll have all the DLC in bundled together. So basically, any future purchases will be, oh hey, once you have Persona 5 Royal, you have all the DLC it comes with. Or it's just down for some reason. This might be a mistake or something along the lines of that. So that is, we don't know because, well, at least for for the West, it's Easter. Don't know if there's something's going on in Japan too, but this is like a really weird thing to be happening because like I googled earlier and it says like at least 5 days ago that that DLC was free in other regions. So if it's now like recently free for North America, something like that, that's really wild. That they're just putting this $60 DLC bundle for free for everyone. Now I would say like this is really great. This is awesome because that was really kind of unfair. That just like, hey, here's another re-release of Persona 5 Royal with all the DLC with it. And nothing for the PS4 users who bought it initially. So yeah, I think this is good for us. But like just reminds me of when Catherine Full Body, initially released, and it had all those DLC release, and then just about a year or less later, when it re-released for the Switch, oh yeah, just really came with all the DLC came with it. So that was a little bit, annoying, but at least, with this, hey, we bought the game, 2020, 2021, we finally get all the DLC for free. That's good. So, yeah. So if you guys ever want, just play another round of P5R and you didn't have all the DLCs, hey, now you can do that now. You can be overpowered as you want to fight the previous protagonists, have your challenges and whatnot. Yeah, got the whole shebang there. So now let's talk about the major thing that why I thought I'd do all this 1.5 episode, and this is something very big. This has been heavily rumored to be happening, and it is of a Persona 3 remake and new Jet Set Radio game footage appear online. Yeah, Jet Set Radio, but we're not gonna be talking about that. Persona 3 remake might actually be real. So we're on Gematsu right now. I'll link the article in the description below so you guys can check out for yourself. But this is major. I won't show, play by, the actual like real footage, but if there's screenshots I might show. I do have another tweet. I have a tweet up also regarding this. But this is big that could be happening soon. Persona 3 remake happening might be fully revealed sometime maybe later this year. And like today is the 9th, and I know earlier today was the whole Persona concert, little announcement. It wasn't anything like related to games or anything, so I'm not really gonna cover that today. But this Persona 3 remake, it looks legit, not gonna lie. So, well, let's just go down a bit, see what's going on. So we have Yukari here with Io behind her. So, a video reel showcasing what appears to be work-in-progress footage of Persona 3 remake and a new Jet Set Radio tile surfaced online this morning. The Persona 3 footage was first posted on April 4th, but resurfaced today. Oh, okay, so 5 days ago. This reel reportedly from 2021 showcasing and development footage of the two alleged unannounced titles, as well as the currently available Sonic Frontiers. While we cannot verify the footage itself, Gematsu understands that a Persona 3 remake has been in development at Alice for several years. Oh, so it's been several years since that they've been in the works with this. Because Even with this, it kind of looks like it's using the Persona 3 dancing model, at least an updated version of it, because it looks good. I checked the footage out myself. It looks kind of legit. So Twitter user MBKKSSTBHZ5 also spotted potential domain for the title P5R.jp, which is registered to the same domain provider as the Persona 5 roller website, P5R.jp. The domain was registered on March 15, 2023. So we could get potential reveal soon this year, or it could be nothing, because Alice has, in the past, had domain names for multiple titles before. Because again, like with P5R is one, but there's been, I believe, like with Persona Q as well, Q2, the dancing games were some of them, but there were some domain names that were just basically nothing. Like they did nothing with that, I believe. But again, that's been a couple years ago, so I don't really remember that too much off the top of my head. But I was continuing on. The Jet Set Radio footage in line with alleged artwork of the new Jet Set Radio reportedly leaked through a Sega survey back in 2022. Sega Bits also reports receiving the same image back in July 2022. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the image that they saw. Okay, so scrolling down a bit. Back in April 2022, Bloomberg reported that Sega was developing a big budget reboots of its Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi franchises. As for the song Frontiers footage, the caterpillar enemies showcased in the footage has a different moveset in the final game, but the footage matches with concept artwork from the Frontiers digital art book. And again, the authenticity of the footage itself is unclear, but Gamatsu understands that a Persona 3 remake is planned at the very least. And the leaked footage is there, but in case something happens, I'm not going to show that footage, because I don't want to get in trouble if anything does appear. But, wow, this is, like, I'm still doing, P3, like, Let's Play right now. So, I mean, like, if they're able to, like, I feel like with how Atlas, announces their games recently, and like they've been doing, like, okay, here's the game, it releases within 4 months, I believe, like, so, and this is like from 2021, footage from 2021, so 2 years ago. This footage is at least 2 years old, so they must have done much more work, like since then. And I feel, it could be, it looks done, because like there's like the shading is good, like the lighting is like it doesn't look like it's just like compared to like a Soul Hackers 2, like the lighting is like, it's pretty flat, not gonna lie, but like seeing like at least like the images like here, like it looks dynamic, like, and I do like that it's not just flat. So I'm thinking like this might, if this is legit, if this is real, this might be releasing later on this year. If this is real and it's almost done, because that'd be really wild. Just like, oh hey, yeah, 2023 is the year Persona 3. We're gonna release the Persona 3 portable early on this year, and then end off the year with Persona 3 remake. It could be that, or it could be something else. We do have. Well, I was gonna say, we do have E3 to look forward to, but no. But Summer Games Fest, that is still happening. Yeah, I literally got like an email beforehand saying, oh hey, games aren't canceled. Summer isn't being canceled. Because, Summer Games Fest is happening June 9th or something along that. So, yeah, Jeff Keighley got his hands, is getting ready for that. So like, we might see first game footage at Summer Games Fest, like we saw, first, our first quote unquote, our first English dub look at Soul Hackers 2 like last year. So we might see this. We might see this happening this year. But if we continue on to the tweet that I had set right here, again, not playing, I'm just putting there from SMT Network. So they say, I can confirm that Persona 3 remake of some kind is happening. Various partners, internal and external, around Sega Atlas. From my digging around online, PCO, the team behind P5R, P4G, is split between the P3 remake and P6. The reels are both a ways off. So, oh man, we just like, it's wild that just like, yep, they're both in the works where we're getting P3 remake and Persona 6, but we have no idea when it's gonna be coming. I mean, like, just from that like early like that leaked footage, like it looks like it's ready, but it's just one footage, like one like 10-second footage out of 27 here, or even less than 10 seconds. But some people seeing online just like, oh, it might be fake, because I've seen some people say, oh, she's not wearing the C's armband, or like, oh, the bow that she's using looks awfully similar to Robin Hood's from Persona 5 bow, so it could be fake. So, but like, we should all take this, with a grain of salt, even though this is from 2021. So, like, I am cautiously optimistic of this P3, reveal happening this year at least. If not Summer Games Fest, then probably either Jump Festa or Tokyo Game Show happening like in fall this year. I think that might be the time that they might show something of that P3 remake. Oh boy, but like I am personally I'm personally excited for what's to come. So like I'm excited for this, but like oh man, like I do love my Persona 3. I really do. And like we know that Persona 3 was one of the topping things that at least in the surveys that Alex put out is one of the top I think the number one wanted game to be released or to be like remade. So this could happen. Like, I mean, it most likely will happen, because I believe SMT 3 was also one of the top, or like at least the number one most wanted like return for in terms of SMT itself. So yeah, that happened because of the surveys. This is most likely happening because of the surveys as well. And I don't understand why people say, oh yeah, the surveys don't matter, when they do matter, because that's how we get the games, and like that's how we got like the dancing games after P4D. Like, oh hey, do you guys want to see some more dancing games? Like, oh yeah, there's like Persona 3, Persona 5 dancing. So yeah, and like Soul Hackers 2 is also part of that the survey, because and also I think it's mostly their internal, just like, oh yeah, we need to revitalize these games that haven't gotten games in a long while, because obviously like Soul Hackers, the first one, came out PS1 era, at least, I believe. And then it was remade, like, slash ported to the 3DS, like, in 2012, 2011, 2012, 2013, around that time. So, again, there's still been a major gap between, like, that. It's, like, at least 10 years. But I'm at least glad that we're getting something, this kind of glad that I leaked, but this also kind of means like, oh man, for Alice, they're thinking, oh man, we gotta do something, we gotta at least show something because they know, or they'll just like ignore this, like, okay, they know we're just gonna say nothing about this. So I think at least the remake will be released before P6, because they already have majority of the framework with Persona 3, because we're just remaking it. It looks like ground up remake, because at least the models are going to be remade for majority of it. Well, the models that aren't the main characters, because obviously the P3 dancing games, they have the models, so just bring those over, but they have to remake all the NPCs, the social links, any other characters that wasn't in the dancing games, and remake all the models of the background, and possibly have new additions to the game that'll make it better than the original P3 itself. So yeah, there's still gonna be like a lot of work to be done, but it looks, at least with that little footage, it looks like it's been worked for like a couple of years, because like the animation does look pretty good. I do like what I'm seeing. Just oh man, and I'm looking at it like right now, like I do like this animation. It looks really good. No, uh, just making sure that this is being muted. Tab. There we go. Yeah, because it looks good. Like the animation looks good. It doesn't look like it doesn't look fan made. Yeah, like even there was one of the bird enemies, I believe, not Garuda, like the bird Shadow, or is that Garuda? No, it is a Shadow. It is a Shadow. It looks good. Just oh man, this is legit. Like I am very excited. Like I wouldn't mind just doing a let's play on this, even if I just covered P3P already this year, because it just looks that good. Oh man, like again, like if you guys want to check out that footage, guys can find it. I won't link that footage itself, but the news article, I'll link that, but it looks good. I mean, I do like Yukari herself, like as a character, and like the animation it looks good. Like, and I don't even think we have like that good of, like, I'm not even sure there's even a good 3D model of EOS, so I'm just leaning towards this is like actual legitness. But yeah, I think we should call it here. This wasn't intending to be a very long 0.5 episode. This is gonna be like a short thing. So again, this will be up on YouTube, Patreon, and streaming services as soon as possible. So yeah, if you guys do want to support your boy, check out the Patreon. Yep, there's that. Also check on YouTube, whatnot, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. And if there's any more, I'll link them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been episode 1.5 of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast, and I will see you guys next time. Later.